And we're back. Installment number 2, jazz number 2. And we'll get started here. We start off with Donald Byrd, Band and Voices, A New Perspective. I really like this one here. Love it. I think this is about 1961 or thereabouts. That's the front of a Jaguar XKE, I think, from 60 or 61. Headlight lens there. Donald Byrd. Yeah. This was different. A little bit different. Voices in there. I really enjoyed it. When I first heard it, it didn't grab me, but on about the third or fourth listen, yeah, I really liked it. Blue Note. I think this is a reissue. See, yeah, that was a Blue Note 84124 stereo. Now this one here, man, I loved, absolutely loved every track on here, all the way through. Yeah, I just had the guy at the record store, it was over in Columbia, Missouri there, Whiz Records. They're long closed now. I think they closed in the late 90s, early 2000s on 9th Street near the college campus there. Yeah, they had a good selection of stuff. Found a lot of very reasonably priced stuff there. I think this was very cheap, like $4 or $5. Near Mint. Russia Goes Jazz. Teddy Charles and the All-Stars. I mean, it's just loaded on here. Look at those names. On United Artists, it's a monaural press, UAL 3365, 1964. Original pressing, it looks like. And here's another one I love. I've only got one Coltrane album. Coltrane Live at Birdland on Impulse Stereo A50. This was, I think this one was about $1. These really clean ones are generally about $1. The slightly imperfect ones were 25 and 50 cents. A few of them 75 cents. Got a real nice protective piece there on the spine. Yeah, very crisp and clean and neat. Very little wear. Very sharp edges. Just a tad of the laminate peel there. Right up at the corner there. Very nice gatefold. Love the Impulse label. Very quality gatefold. Very heavy stock. You know you're getting something special on this label. Kind of like the CTI label and Command Records and Project 3. And this is a fairly recent, about maybe 3 years ago I found these. Larry Coryell. And I was looking for something that had kind of a jazz fusion but could be considered, you know, progressive too. And a guy pointed these out to me, and I started looking into more of them and found just a whole bunch of them kind of at the same time. So I just grabbed up all of them. They were very, very cheap. Very dirt cheap. Larry Coryell's Lady Coryell on Vanguard Apostolic. Records. I really like his sound. Yeah. I instantly got into all his music. I really enjoy all of his sound. So whatever's going on here, I can't, you know, dissect it in great detail like Gary can, but whatever's going on here, Gary, I like it. I like it on all his albums here. And of course, the artwork compelled me. It drew me in, and I love, absolutely love this cover here and the next one I'm going to show. This is just absolutely killer. All my favorite pastel colors in here. I got the orange, you got the orange, the blue, the tangerine, the violet, the pink. Just gorgeous. Futuristic, spacey. Everything I like about an album cover. Just killer. Yeah. Let's see here. This one is from 70. I think the Lady Coriel was from about 68 or 69. Yeah, this is on Vanguard VSD 79345. Got Larry Coriel on guitar, John McLaughlin guitar, Chick Corea electric piano, Miroslav Vitas on bass, and Billy Cobham on drums. Nice. Wow. 1974, Larry Coriel with the 11th House on Vanguard VSD 79342 stereo. Another fantastic cover. Yeah, beautiful. There we go. Randy Brecker, Alphonse Mousson, Larry Coriel. See, Randy Brecker is on trumpet, Alphonse Mousson is on percussion, Larry Coriel, of course, on guitar, Mike Mandel, piano and synthesizer, and Danny Trifan on bass. Planet End, another killer cover. There he is. And this is from 1975 on Vanguard VSD 79367. Here's one that's not in the Blake or my pseudo Blake, so I can kind of pull it out here. On the bronze. Yeah. Not really a copper color, but more of a bronze. Yeah, these came in the, oh, what was it? I can't think of the term. I'll just forget it, or I'll be staring at the camera here. But those came on two different labels. One was more psychedelic with like, you know, colorful splatters in there, and then you had the other Vanguard label, which was more of a bronze color. Okay, here are Larry Coriel's with the 11th House again, and this is called Level 1, and looks like this is from 75 as well. Another really pretty cover. Really cool graphic design on the back cover there. Very artful and tasteful there. I like that. Too bad more people don't use these beautiful artsy covers like Larry Coriel did on his albums. This is on Arista. AL4052, I think. Yeah. All nice stuff. Here's Larry Coriel at the 11th House again at Montreux. Nice shot there. That's from 78 on Vanguard's VSD 79 410. And here's Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. This is a reissue. This is a classic. Absolute mellow classic. Very relaxing album here. Near mint, but it's a reissue, so I was hoping it was the original, but got it for dirt cheap, so I'm not complaining at all. From 1961, here's Miles Davis. Friday night, Miles Davis in person at the Black Hawk, San Francisco, Volume 1 on Columbia CS Stereo 8469. Columbia 6i. Milestones, electronically rechanneled for stereo. This is CS 9428. And one of my favorites by Miles. Oh, this is a classic. This is way up there. I like this, and this one here kind of reminds me of Herbie Hancock's Headhunters and that early to middle 70s period, Sextant, Thrust, something with Child, Man-Child, I think was the title. Yeah. These I kind of put together for some reason in my mind as a similar funky, spacey, otherworldly fusion. Very experimental new sounds in that early 70s these guys were trying out, and I really dig this sound. Awesome, just awesome. Killer cover art too, awesome. I'm thinking that Bitch's Brew is about 70. And here's Miles Davis's Water Babies, recorded 1967, 68, and 69. Musicians featured are Herbie Hancock, Wayne Shorter, Chick Corea, Tony Williams, Ron Carter, Dave Holland, and Miles Davis. This is from 1976. Near mint for this one. And then Miles Davis, The Man with the Horn. It's got a cool cover. Now, this one wasn't quite as strong, I didn't think, as the previous ones I showed by him. Was not as strong. Not as consistent all the way through. Here's one that is a 10. I love this album. This is his best album, easily a 10. Highly recommended. You've got to check out Emir Deodato. Yeah, I think he's from Brazil. Wonderful, wonderful composer and instrumentalist here. Some of these are covers, and some I think is his own work. But yeah, the first song on here, no, let's see here. Okay, yeah, it is the first song on side 1. Also Sprach Zarathustra, 2001. That's his take on that their music you heard in 2001 A Space Odyssey, but it's a very breezy, summery, sunshine, jazzy, Brazilian, tinged version that he does here, and it is superb, superb. And you also hear this song from this album here on the movie Being There from 1979. I think it was Peter Sellers' last movie before he passed away at 50. Yeah, when Chance the gardener is coming out of that brownstone, setting foot into the slum areas of New York for the very first time, seeing what the outside was like after only seeing it on TV his whole life with his remote control. That's when this music starts up. Check that movie out. That is an excellent movie. And that's from 72. Here's Deodato 2 on the CTI label. Pretty good album. I'd rate it maybe a 7.8 to that first one being a 10. Cool inner design there, artwork. See, I'll show the label here. I like the CTI label design. There we go. And Whirlwinds. This wasn't too bad. This maybe slips down to a 6.8 on a scale of 1 to 10. A little less than Deodato 2. And then Very Together. This is maybe about a 6.8 to 7 too. For some reason, the tunes he was choosing here just didn't appeal to me. I don't know. From memory, the covers just, the songs, I'd heard them so many times, like why bother? Come up with something original. He just did a better job on that first one, I thought. And that doesn't have a gatefold. Here is William Donati and his quartet playing American Modern. The European Touch is the title. It's on Tampa Records TP17. And I'm thinking this is 50s, 1950s or early 60s. And then we'll wrap this one up. Continued on installment number 3. Hope you enjoyed, everybody. Thanks for watching, and take care, you all.